The Whale was directed by Darren Aronofsky and stars Brendan Fraser as Charlie, Sadie Sink as Ellie, and Hong Chau as Liz. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard about this film because when it was shown at the Venice Film Festival, Brendan Fraser got a standing ovation for his performance. And the standing ovation was well deserved. He plays an obese and reclusive English teacher who's trying to reconnect with his teenage daughter for a chance at redemption. Brendan was Charlie. He was beyond believable. His character's at the point where he needs a walker to get around, he needs gadgets to help him pick things up, he needs his friend to help bring him food. We as an audience are revolted by the harsh reality of living with that weight, while at the same time feeling a deep sadness for Charlie and what he's going through. The way that Brendan was able to portray that, and the way the minutia of that way of life was shown to us, made for one of the most raw, beautiful, and honest performances in one of the most well-directed movies I've seen in a long time. And honesty is a huge theme throughout this movie, both the honesty in being able to be who you truly are in your rawest and purest form, but also the ability to say exactly what you really think, and that helps guide Charlie's character in the movie. This theme and the way it was presented made this such a human movie, and it gave us an honest look into the human experience. And all of this takes place in one setting, Charlie's apartment. There's no setting changes, nothing to pull us away from the performances. This is a human movie about human emotions and empathy, which is why I think the movie has received some criticism about being a little bit melodramatic. I couldn't disagree more with this critique. I think the issues displayed here are melodramatic by nature, and because the movie focused on the real human experience behind everything that transpires, some people view that as melodrama. To me, it's just human drama, just real life, and it's something that a lot of other movies would have an issue showing in the pure and raw form that The Whale shows it in. And the drama I'm referring to is delivered to us in such a clever way. Information is hardly ever delivered through exposition. Usually we're trying to piece together what's going on in the past and the present. And I love when movies respect their audience this way. A lot of scenes just involved characters coming over to Charlie's apartment and talking. One of the best examples of this is Sadie Sink's character, Ellie. Her performance and her chemistry with Brendan was such a pleasure to watch, and she makes you want to know more about her character. She plays an extremely convincing, angsty teen, but she plays it with so much more depth than that. It's just like Charlie. Her character is so multifaceted, it makes you want to learn more. There is no black and white in this movie. There's no one-dimensional character, and that was so refreshing. The whole family dynamic that's presented felt so real. I had to remind myself that they were acting. To me, when I forget that an actor's acting, that's a great performance, versus me watching Netflix shows and all I can think about is the fact that they're acting. Now, The Whale isn't perfect. There are a couple monologues that are given that I thought were a little bit unnecessary, or at least the information they gave could have been delivered to us in a more interesting way. I know some people had an issue with the cinematography, calling it bland or not well directed. To me, I didn't have that issue. I thought they did a great job capturing the setting. Maybe the only thing that got bland was the fact that it was in one setting the whole movie. To me, that was not an issue though. I thought it was very impressive that they were able to keep it interesting for so long. Overall, I love The Whale. I was really sad when the journey was over, but I was glad that it had such a beautiful and satisfying ending. It was so moving. I can't recommend the movie enough. Go out and see it if you can. I know it's not in a ton of theaters. Hopefully your theater has it. Let me know if you saw The Whale. What did you think? If not, are you excited to see it? It seemed like I was in a packed theater, so I'm hoping that's a good sign for this movie. It deserves it, and Brendan Fraser deserves an Oscar for his performance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the growth on this channel. I can't thank you enough. See ya.